Hey, what's up, friends? Me again. Back with day 2 of Date with Death, where I continue to flirt with morality. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut to the chase here quickly before we get into it. Completely forgot to introduce my editing self, I guess, in the last video, because of course I did. She's here now, finally, judging silently, probably skipping over 14-minute monologues and unnecessary rambling. Say less, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. I know myself so well. Basically, TLDR, you'll see me if I'm having internal thoughts on the video while editing. Sorry about the whole life story back there. It's kind of cute though. I don't think you understand the amount of stupidity I pick up on back here. It's incredible. Cutting to the chase. Okay, girl, let's get to it. Also, reminder, this is a total blind playthrough. I know nothing about the game except that it's a visual novel. May death be hot, mysterious, and just emotionally damaging enough. Except, maybe not. I've been through a lot. Cool. Ashala. Let's go into, oh my gosh, it's happening. It is day 2, it's day 2. It also happens to be your only bed. Oh, what? Oh, straight in. Okay. It's a bit hot in here. What do? Let's go out. Your soft yellow bedding sits against pristine sheets. You sit down on the edge of the bed and look around your room. That's not what I wanted, but it makes you smile. Your style has changed a lot over the years, but you're very proud of how it looks right now. Before it was very minimal. White walls, white bedding, minimal decor. You like the new color. I do. Before, it was so millennial. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change into the future. Yeah. Seemingly dark. Scythe-like. Death-like. Door, please. The hallway beyond is silent. You'll have to wait until I thought it was tomorrow. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's go to the laptop. Check it. Oh, I completely forgot about this pain thing. I'm gonna actually take this so seriously right now. And it begins, yes. And unfortunately, I did take this seriously. And it was for the wrong reasons too. In fact, I started drawing the eye from the kid at the back. I know, referencing 2 videos in a row. I don't need that much help. But if it was offered... Ooh. Ooh. So I'm really curious if this is actually really bad. This is something I shouldn't be doing. What is with my obsession lately with this? Like, why is it this again? Why have I mentioned this one more time? What is with me? Outline is kind of like that. This is really bad. This is actually so bad. I literally picked my I picked my profession. I said to Death, yeah, I'm an artist. Check it out. And this is what he's gonna see. He's gonna be like, yo, liar. Compulsive. I'll be like, yeah, it's actually so true. You picked this. No, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up so bad. That's not... Oh, it's even worse. No, wait. It's meant to be like that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. And then the rest needs to be white. That's why I should have picked author or something. I should have picked author, honestly. Great. This is gonna look so bad. I'm gonna have to tell... Death? This is... abstract art. If you can't accept my art at its worth, you don't accept me or my art at its best. It's just... And I'm hoping Death will turn around and be like, girl, I know. I've had you since day 1. I've had you pegged since day 1. I know exactly what you're on about. Same as my job, reaping. I get it. Oh, this is really bad. I shouldn't be drawing stuff like that. I shouldn't be encouraging this, but I am. That looks... Oh, this looks so bad. The music is so nice. It's really nice, and it just doesn't suit what I'm really doing right now. This is crazy, and I'm clearly not okay as I do this. Clearly not okay. And I blame the pixels, and I'm sure the pixels blame me. That should be fine. It's kind of creepy. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, if you know, you know. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna be entering the chat room. I hope. The thing is, it's the next day and I don't even know what voice I was doing for Deb. I mean, it's not like there was much difference. There really wasn't much difference. I just sounded like me, but like more not. I don't know. I can tell you one thing. This is not Oscar worthy. This is not Oscar winning performance. Yeah, oh, straight in. Straight in. Leave me alone. What? Why is this? What? Why? Why is his... Oh, it's just mortal. Wait, high-low life. Finding a way forward. Good for you, Lily. Witchy woo-woo stuff. I get it. Follow me on YouTube. Okay, Cat Lounge. Grim Reaper, leave me alone. See, that I don't like. That I don't like. Mortal. Do not call upon me this day. No, he's upset. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. No. Hello? Grim. Hello? Oh my... No. Error! What does that say? The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. No! Not the malware, the viruses, not again! It's those websites! No, it's because I drew the eye. Oh, damn it. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? Right? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Whoa. Straight in. Why are you incapable of listening? Excuse me? What do you mean? Not following a single simple instruction? You don't listen purposefully. Nor following a Oh, wait. Nor following a simple... Oh, what did I do? Nor following a simple instruction? Why is your camera off? And what did you do with the computer? To my computer? It's none of your business. Is it not? I clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply want a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're not notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway, so it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you turn your camera on? Grim? No, I prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim, stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath. As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. Okay. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. I'm so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul is like a mirage. I see? No, you don't. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid, always. Ah. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You're not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? A curse? I don't think so. And you have made no promises vowed on blood. I think I would remember if I had, so no? Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both of these out then. Rule them out? Of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Grim? All this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose we'll have to do. So what is this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. What? Then maybe you'll take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel a life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with you, your whole Grim Reaper thing. But you've just gotten a buttload stranger. I've not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transform a part of my conscience to you. Oh, brilliant. This is the soul baby thing again. What? Why are you bringing up soul babies again? If you connect to me via your weird magic, seems a little soul baby-y, don't you think? No. No, I do not think so. No one is having any soul babies. Whatever that means. But you must take this seriously. If you resist after a connection is formed, your mind will fracture. You may never be the same again, if you even live. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind will fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind? Boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim, shall we begin? Of course. Still no camera? Really? I suppose it is needed. Fine. Whatever. Happy now. Where are these injuries then? What? You said it is something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on. So no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I'll worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection joiny thingy not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it is formed? You'll feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. Well, what about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscious will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. Are you gonna take control of my body? Don't be ridiculous, this isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious? I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're gonna do what exactly? Look for said answers. How? Nine hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to, hypothetically, let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it. Smell it. Surely you could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaking task. Whoa. Stop right there. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me, how do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that is a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul? Right. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? Come at me, Grim. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim. Shh. Don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Ah! Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all of your wiggling. What? How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but you really were serious this whole time? You're actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. As I've been telling you this entire time, I'm always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? Not that feeling. That's just an itch. The connection, you moron. I feel it like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscience into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fantastic. Grim? Yes? What if my mind... You'll be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Good. This is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection a bridge. Imagination. Okay. I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours, and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. What happens if I let go? Then you can say bye-bye to your mind as you know it. That doesn't sound ideal. Do not let go, or crying out loud. Gotcha. Don't let go. What would happen to you though? Like, hypothetically. I would pull out of your mind. No doubt pulling parts of you out when I do so. Right. I'll hold on tight. Good choice. Phew. I'm gonna begin the crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. Okay. I'll try my best. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh. That does make sense. Interesting. Grim? I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. How do you feel? Kind of full. Well, you have a little more soul than usual in you right now. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah. What is it? How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Oh, interlinked. interlinked souls. It's the mating bond. It is literally the mating bond. Okay, here we go. So basically, oh my gosh, I was wondering how long it'd be until I popped up. I was being generous and ended up talking about romancy books and my understanding of mating bonds in the Fae world.
Soulmates. Are me and Chris soulmates right now? Is that what I'm getting at?
For far too long. I had to cut out so much. It just kept going. I didn't even realize I did this. Holy shit.
But let's overthink this minor dialogue choice. It's like great. Big fan.
Where was I? Yes, I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. You know what? During that moment of the bridge crossing over, all I can really picture is like kind of like nothing. I literally had no destination. I set it up and literally you're waiting for nothing. I don't know what I was on about. I didn't even finish. I just went back to reading the text. I don't even have an explanation for this. Like, I can't even cut it right, so I'm just gonna talk over it. I should have mentioned that the connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. It's kind of scary. Like, hearing you through my headphones was bad enough. If anything, you should be thanking me. You get to experience my voice in a way no one else has before.
Soulmates.
So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Is that bad? I am unsure at this moment. I don't know what it means. You look kind of built up right now. What do you mean? They have pills to help you clear out the old pipes, you know. What the... My pipes are just fine, thank you. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. What's wrong with bright things anyway? Do you sparkle in the sunlight like that vampire from that movie? What? No. It's just... It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. Maybe you shouldn't do that then. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too closely, alright? Fantastic advice. Except I must look closely if I am to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes souls can shine or glow, like yours. It's rare but not unheard of. But, yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed, which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me to concentrate. Looking into my eyes is distracting, huh? What the? What is it now? Gurren? Open. Give me the diagnosis, doc. In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. Oh, so bossy. You don't mind. Facts. I wouldn't say that, but fine. I do kind of enjoy it. This is hard. I'm the best of the best. I like the positivity. It is an indisputable fact. Yet I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The color flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you for now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. Smug. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating ores, and then there's yours. Other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know. This will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it's wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave or beg. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to know, maybe if you begged me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? You told me to focus on the pool. You are the pool. You literally told me to watch you. Of course I focused on you. Oh, I see how it is. You act all tough, but the thought of being watched so intensely makes you shy, doesn't it? It does not? It does. I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. You know, that hurts every time. Every time he hangs up. It always hurts. There's just something about it. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I found out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like, anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? And if I said yes? Then I might be somewhat worried about you. It shouldn't matter to you, right? You're after my soul. We can talk about it later. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. I saw the back picture. It seemed to convey that. It definitely did. I feel you're being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go, rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart, your soul, you entirely. That is a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back up to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartment to find out what happened. You later learned that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. My heart is racing. Those flight of stairs, there's just so much happening right now. Chico, please, it's been a day. Groom. You place a small towel across your lap and put Chico on top of it. With your handy soft bristle brush, you spend some time combing and grooming Chico. You're always very gentle and careful, and Chico enjoys it a lot. You give him a pat behind the ears when you're done. One last check-in. Chico is hanging out on your bed for a moment. At the moment. Sorry. As you sit down next to him, you think a little bit on your shared history. Just how did you come up with his name again? I thought about it for ages. You planned out his name 7 months in advance. You always have been good at being prepared. What can I say? Door time. Eavesdropping. You put your ear to the door, listening closely. You can hear something, but it seems muffled. You wonder if you'll be able to hear better from your window. What? My window? Okay. You push open your window. A cool nighttime breeze blows inside. It feels nice. You look up at the stars above and think for a moment that being alive truly is worth it. Wait. Then you hear 2 voices from next door, one light and airy, and another deep and calm. Just like you, they seem to be watching the stars. You can't help but feel that under such a big sky, happening to be alive at the same time as people you care about is very special. The light voice speaks first.
Isn't it just beautiful? That's why I decided to rent this apartment. The view is amazing during the day, but nothing beats the night sky.
You are... It is very beautiful. The deeper voice answers, sounding somewhat absent-minded. Oh, I'm a bit worried about these two. Like, there's something going on with him. Like he knows her from a past, or maybe she's forgotten him or something. It's kind of getting sad. You've always loved the stars, haven't you? The deep voice continues. Forever and ever, right? The lighter voice pauses for a moment.
Actually, yeah. As long as I can remember.
I thought so.
How could you guess?
To be honest, I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I feel like I see the universe in your eyes. Sorry, it sounds a little corny. The 2 voices go quiet for a moment, and you feel like these two you've never met are too busy looking into each other's eyes to say anything. The deeper voice finally pipes up again. Do you believe in fate? The lighter voice answers, but seems much smaller than usual.
I'm not sure. I feel like you are someone I was always meant to meet.
But the voice, cool like the night sky, cuts off.
I don't want to hurt you, and I'm afraid that the same fate that made us meet in the first place will make me cause you pain. Half of me wants to stay anyway, and the other half knows how selfish that sounds. Can't there be a third option?
The light voice adds on, barely a whisper. A sigh escapes into the night air. I wish there was. It's getting late. I better head off. The voices slowly fade, and soon enough you hear a neighbor's door open, then close. That seems to be everything you'll hear for the night, but it did get you thinking about fate and chance meetings and the budding feeling within your chest. Yeah, there's a feeling, all right. It makes me think of the girl, him. I bet he's so green. He's so green, and he put,
Probably, feminist rights and all that sort of stuff. Probably fights periods for us. Why did I say that?
girl. Only you would know. Oh. Why did it transition in like that? It's so creepy. I'm gonna keep it though. Chat room. This will begin the chat room process. Would you like to proceed? Yes. No. Yes. A date with death. Basking in the sun. Have you seen this dog? What's up? Slaying dragons. BRB. Atlas. Ahazu's little star. Grim. Azrael is the cutest. But who is he making these statuses for? The souls? Is he talking to other souls? Hey. Well, I'm just gonna move on over. Any news, Grim? Too busy to talk to me, huh? I can be a patient person, but I'm really curious. You? Patient? Hilarious mortal. I bet you've been sitting there waiting for me all day. I do work, you know, but yeah, kinda. I'd say this is me being extremely patient anyway. Not patient enough to not send 5 messages nagging me. Yeah, I bet you like it. Oh, please, that's hardly nagging. If you want me to nag you, I can. Do not, please. The less you say, the happier I'll be. Well, that's rude. Rude Reaper. Your opinion of me matters little. Oh, really? Yes, really. I'm sure you'll change your mind soon enough. Unlikely. Extremely unlikely. I'd say the chances are about 0.01%. Even if you are rude, I still think you're cute. What? And I think you're wasting my time. Doesn't Death have all the time in the world? No, my schedule is in fact very full up. You're cutting into my very important beauty sleep time. If you're so busy, then we should just talk about the elephant in the room. So, you are very demanding. To make a long story short, there's 110% something wrong with you. Wow, you just came out and said it. You wanted to know. So I told you. Simple as that. You could say it a little more nicely. How else would I tell you? There's literally something wrong with you. You're abnormal. An abnormal mortal. The bully becomes the bullied. Sometimes in life, it's just better to say things how they are. Don't you mean in death? Since when are you a spokesperson on living? You are still living, are you not? I really hope so. You don't think I'm some mutant superhuman, do you? I absolutely do not. You. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate for me right now? I am about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Okay, now you're making me scared. I was just thinking of how to say this in the least brutal fashion. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There is something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Grim, you're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further, then I may or may not tell you more. And I'm meant to just go on with my normal life. Pretty much. Pretty much? Well, nothing has changed. It was like this before, whether you knew it or not. There's no reason to act different now. Well, I guess you have a point. But still. Obviously I have a point. Everything I say has a point. But am I really okay to just keep going on about my day-to-day life like I know nothing? There's no risk, right? There is no point dwelling on it now. That doesn't answer my question. Yes, go on with your usual activities. Go to work, cuddle Chico. Do whatever it is you actually do when you're not waiting for me. Chico? For once, you say something smart. Cuddles do always make things better. Cuddles do always make things better. Okay. Jealous? Of that little thing? Why would I be jealous of an animal?
I can feel it radiating off of you, even through the screen. There's nothing wrong with jealousy. Do you want a hug too?
I do not need a hug, no.
But you want one, don't you?
Hugs are not needed, thank you.
Sure thing.
Okay, I don't like that smiley face nor the tone of your message, so I'm going to move on from this idiotic conversation now.
All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today?
Do not concern yourself with my welfare.
Why not?
Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried?
Why would I not?
Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession.
You're being edgy again.
I'm simply being myself.
Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying?
None of your business.
I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later.
Is a rather pressing issue, you know.
As is your health.
Fine, if you're really that curious. I'm feeling just great, actually.
Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate, and I feel as good as new. Well, that sounds like good news to me.
It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, then suddenly feel good and be left wondering how.
Maybe my presence is healing for you.
If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness.
Well, I suppose that's fair. What made you unwell, anyway?
My soul was becoming unbalanced.
A soul can do that?
Usually, no. But for a Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential.
What happens if you don't keep it in balance?
You die.
A Grim Reaper can die?
Indeed. Death comes to everyone eventually.
You're not immortal?
I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances, but my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the light, and I will simply fade away.
The taint? The light?
You know too much already.
But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth?
I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it.
I'm good at listening.
Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time on the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness.
It sounds complicated.
My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time, after all.
I'm glad you're feeling better then.
My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is, ever since I linked our minds.
I don't know which one to pick, actually. I really want to be, I want to be nice, but I love witty responses. I guess it was me after all.
No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it later, though.
By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day?
Define strange.
Oh, where to begin? Pianos falling from the window right in front of me?
Yes, that was me.
Why?
Because I'm trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this. So why play dumb?
I just thought, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul.
I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rule. When it is your time, you will die. and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years ago, upon years ago, yet here we are. Oh, so I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. Maybe it's someone else with the same name. Do you think we do not account for that? I don't know. It would just explain some things, wouldn't it? It would, but it is not the case. You, Lei, are the person I desire above all else. Desire? Yes, I desire your soul. Is this a confession? It's a confession that I want your soul? Further than that, I have no comment. So... You won't believe what happens next. That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I got so derailed. Classic. And I wasn't even the one to point it out. So you're really just trying to kill me in total random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they're supposed to, the way they're destined to from the moment they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You are destined for me. I'm the hunter and you are my prey. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course. Even if it kills me in the process. What? That is so cute! What? He has emojis! What the? What is that? It is me. Obviously, where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me? That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue. However, in this case, I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tip the artist as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rule? Whether it is or not, doesn't matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are cleverly. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules just for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good. You shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote? Is there any more? I've received a few. Depicted a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Oh, that's hilarious. Then you actually... Oh, wow. This is making my day. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I have sent it to you? You do remember that I work as an artist full time, right? I could have drawn it for you, for free even. Definitely not trying to convince you not to take my soul here. I would not ask that of you. Even a mortal deserves to be paid for labor. Oh, that's surprising coming from you. Still, my talents are at your command. I will keep in mind for next time I need an artist, if there is a next time in the few days you have left on this plane of existence. So, can I see the photo? Why? Because I want to see it. Oh, you know what? Once again, I'm proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? Oh, okay. Oh, that the worry. You're getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. Excuse me? Go on. Pout already. What? No. Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I want to see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't? Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout? Absolutely. This is a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. What? I said pout, not to look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that. Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? That is what it is called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirement? Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never been on a holiday. I've had days off to recover from being unbalanced, but never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot. Or you will not. I cannot. I'm unable to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like, actually? Yes, like, actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. This is going to be fun. Or, you know, I can still refuse to answer your question. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? Would you want to play 20 questions now? So, is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? Why would you care? Do you cuddle Azrael while you're in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do? No answer is still an answer. That's so cute. Yes? He's cute, so... Ah. Adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course. Pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. You're so wrong, it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on Pizza. Then... do you think I'm captivating? I pass. You can't pass! I said pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then, do you think I'm divine? Oh, for the love of. So, no? I didn't say that, did I? Got you. Do you think about me often? You are all I think about right now, mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings. Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes or a no. I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I've not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Of course, I mean you, mortal. Sorry, Grim. I don't kiss and tell. You can just say yes, you know. Interesting. Then have you... Nope, it's still my turn, Lake. I thought this was an infantile game. It is, but if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No, why would I be? Oh, you should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do with life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kind of the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You are full of life, Lay. You would fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you, that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were... lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No. That would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it's my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Grim. You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Pardon? You did what now? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. How about you take it back? Don't you, like, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I absolutely have not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Then take it back already. I cannot. It is too risky. So I just live with you spying on me forever. There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for anything like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you were touched by death itself, and it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I wouldn't mind being owned by you, Grimmy. Oh, what? You mean to be indecent, but if you agree to being owned that easily, know that to be owned by me means I'll own all of you. And this includes your soul. So are you agreeing to hand it over after all, mortal? I might pass again. Sorry. To be honest, I don't mind the idea though. If anyone was going to lay claim to me, I'd rather it be you. Why is that? I kind of like you for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. You can like see the exact moment when I read that message. Like you can literally see the cogs turning. I don't even know how to respond to that. I just read the messages and that is so... Okay. That was unexpected. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kind of shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yeah. Yes. Well, that's all well and good, but you're... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you were going to say. I can. And I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me, it is only fair. You, as mortals say, dish it but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I stayed like this for a really unhealthy amount of time. I was thinking of just leaving it in, but it was so cute. She was just like processing the word that he used. I need a moment. I need a moment. What does that mean? What? I completed day 4! On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. They're amazed you got out unscathed and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you're let go and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Yeah, he's great like that, isn't he? He's just great like that, isn't he? Great like that, isn't he? Yep. It's nighttime. Wait, so is this a day 4? I know it's day 4. Did I do 2 days? I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't take much to confuse me, but I love the nighttime. It's so comfy. Anyway.
Who's been a naughty boy? My. I got some food. Now it's definitely the time to indulge.
As you can see, my mic kind of messed up at the end there. I came back with food and I don't know what happened. I just had to reset it, but everything that happened from that point on was kind of irrelevant. Like, I don't know what to say. It was the end of day 4. I didn't really do much. I just went through the gallery, a little bit of the computer, and there was no content really. Just ignore the sounds behind me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just not real. Sometimes
The little Sash. Why is he crying? Oh. He wasn't crying. Hi. I hope you don't mind. We're going to do a little reenactment of that bridge scene we did earlier because why not? And it'll go a little something like... much for the nonchalant character.